guys, welcome to today's video. Today is December's Battle of the Boxes, the last one of the year. One of them is going to be kicked out. I'm pretty sure if you've been watching this series, you're going to know who's leaving, but let's just get into it. It's totes a mosh. Let's get into the last one of the year. Starting off with Birchbox, like we always do. This one is in a different box this month. It's in a different box. I had to actually check it was Birchbox, but it is. It comes in a bag. Very typical because, I mean, like I said, if you've been watching this series, then you'll probably know that Birchbox will be probably ditched at the end of this year, but very typical because this is beautiful. It comes in like a beautiful little clutch bag. Sounds interesting. The first thing in our bag that I see is this. This is the Percy & Reed Reassuringly Firm Session Hold Hairspray. This is a sample size and retails for £12.50 for the full size. I'm not a massive fan of Percy & Reed personally, but hairspray in a little can like this is very handy, especially if you're going for a weekend away or you're going on a night out. I know that little hairsprays like this are quite valuable because you can just shove them in your little handbag. And yeah, quite handy. Got no problem with it, just not a massive fan of this brand, but yeah, cool. The next thing in here is this. This is the Daily Concepts Mother of Pearl soap sponge. This is a full size and retails for £6, and it's basically a 2-in-1 soap sponge combined with radiant boosting cleanser with a gentle exfoliator, so you can do it all over your face. So basically it's for your face. It's a cleanser and a soap for your face. I've actually got quite a little collection of things from this brand now, and I actually really do like the brand. I think that what they're trying to sort of encourage is less plastic waste. I know that it comes in like a little plastic packaging, but this amount of plastic compared to a bottle is very significant. And yeah, it's a mild cleanser, mother of pearl. Sounds nice. It like pearl really sort of boosts radiance and things, so yeah, sounds really cool. I like it a lot. The next thing in here is a little gold pot. This is the Brave New Care Twinkle Twinkle Hair and Body Shimmer. It retails for £11.50, and it says if you'd like to bathe in a tub of liquid gold, this is probably the closest you'll ever get to. Formulated with castor oil to moisturise and soothe, this glistening oil blends out beautifully to add a subtle shimmer to your arms, legs and décolletage and even your hair. It's a big night out essential. I'm not too sure about this. I personally have had like I've had like the shimmery bath bombs that are supposed to do that, and you cannot get rid of the glitter. Like, it's nice, but when you're going to work on a Monday and you've still got Saturday's glimmer all over you, and it's like looks like you haven't washed in a while, and it's a pain in the ass to get rid of. So not too sure about this. Yeah, I don't really want to be going into work looking like a bronze statue, you know. The next thing in our bag is some candy kittens. This just looks like a little extra in this month's bag, but I do love candy kittens. It's in the flavour strawberry, which is great. These are also vegan sweets, gluten-free and palm oil free. However, they do have a lot of sugar in them. That is something I did pick up as I thought these were so healthy for you. Bought loads of them and then realised that actually they had literally so much sugar in them. So they're great if you're vegan and you want like a little vegan sweet with no palm oil in. However, and you're gluten intolerant. However, not so great if you're trying to lose weight because it's got tons of sugar in them. The next thing is this. This is the Polar Northern Light Smoothing Cream. It retails for £38.68. It has rich in Siberian olive, which is chock full of vitamin C and salicylic acid. Its hard-working cream completely revives a lackluster winter skin. Blah 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 blah. It's basically a moisturiser, which sounds great because I need moisturisation. I've actually had quite a few Polar products before and I've actually really liked them, so I'm quite intrigued by this, and it's a nice little sample size, something I can actually use rather than a tiny little pot, so yeah, intrigued by this. The next thing is this. This is the Forgive Me Susie eyeshadow palette in I Swear. This is a full size and retails for £9. It's a very sort of Natasha Denona-esque, like, you know, her mini palettes is very Natasha Denona-esque in that style. Let's give these a swatch, shall we? That's impressive. That is impressive. So that is like one swatch as such, like one sort of rubbing, like one dip, and that is pretty pigmented. Like, look at the shades on that. They are really pretty. So yeah, I'm intrigued by this. This is like a nice little palette. It's very wearable. I feel like a lot of skin tones could pull this off, whether you're light, deep or medium. So this is a lovely little palette, and £9. I think that's very fair. That's a very fair price for 5 shadows, and they're very creamy, very buttery, and I still have some more pigment there very pigmented. Looking forward to playing around with this. Lovely. And then the last thing in our box is a little brush. This is a Birchbox eyeshadow brush. It's a full size and retails for £4. It's vegan, cruelty free, and is used to add depth and definition, and will blend and blur eyeshadows together seamlessly and evenly. Let's just take a little bit of that matte shadow and see. Oh yeah, it does blend very nicely actually. It does blend very nicely. The next box we have is a Glossybox. You know I love my Glossybox. I've had it for years. Ooh, it's Christmassy. So obviously it is the end of the month. I am very late with Battle of the Boxes. I didn't actually say that at the beginning of this video, but I'm sorry that I am so late with this video, but I've had a lot of time off this Christmas and then realised that I had about 30 videos to film in 2 days, so we're here now. So yeah, look at this Glossybox. It's not as pretty as last year's Christmas box. This one is very grown up and very plain-ish, but it's very pretty nevertheless. I always find these glossy boxes really good for storing birthday cards and Christmas cards and things, so yeah, that's also a good use if you don't know what to do with your boxes. Oh look, it also comes with a pretty little ribbon as well. Okay, so inside this box everything has fallen down the bottom, but this is the first thing I see. This is the LA Splash Cosmetics Golden Gatsby 3D Foam Mink Lashes. These retail for £9.75 and this is a full size. These lashes look absolutely stunning, and The Great Gatsby is my favourite, like I'd say probably one of my top 5 books ever. Like, oh my goodness, I love that book so much. The film is great too, but the book is even better in my opinion. So I love that sort of era, the Roaring 20s, love it to pieces. They look really nice and layered. They've got a lovely background. Like, look at that packaging. Can you see all of that hollowness going on? It looks lovely. And they look just like really fluttery and really beautiful, really wearable. So yeah, really like these, really intrigued by these. Nice. The next thing I see is a big tube. This is the Original Source Sweet Rhubarb and Raspberry Shower Gel. It retails for £2.30 and it's got 4 essential oils, fruity shower gel, giving you glowing skin with festive season, 100% renewable energy and packaged in a recyclable bottle, paraben free and vegan, blah 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 blah. Let's see what it smells like. I love the packaging on this. It's got like teardrops. You probably can't see it on the camera. I don't know if you can or not. I don't know if you can see that, like all the teardrops. It's just like a really nice feeling to it. The packaging is really nice. Let's give it a little sniff. Oh, that smells delicious. Oh yeah, no, I like the smell of that. That smells really great. The next thing is this little thing. This is a loose powder pigment by Steve Laurent. This is a full size and retails for £14.60 and it's in the shade Rose Gold. I am going to struggle to show this to you because it is a loose pigment. Okay, right, there's a little sticky over it, but the colour just looks like this. I don't know if you can even see that. The packaging is just Rose Gold too. Let's have a little swatch of this, shall we? Okay, I'm just going to swatch a little bit on my hand. Oh, that's really pretty. That's really pretty. Look at that. Wait, that's like the worst place to swatch it in the world, isn't it? That's really pretty. It's very wet looking, very rose goldy, very pretty, very shimmery. So across the eyelid, that would look really pretty. Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm not a massive fan of loose pigments, especially when they're just like loose eyeshadows, but when they're metallic or when they've got something special about them, I don't mind it when it's loose because it's almost like a topper. You wouldn't, like for me personally, I wouldn't buy a matte loose eyeshadow just because I don't find them easy to use, but like a metallic or something that you use with your finger so you can dip it in and like press it in, I don't mind putting the extra effort in. The next thing that we have in here is this little box by Bella Pierre. This is the liquid eyeshadow eye candy in the shade Venus. Let me get it out of the box. Oh, it looks very pretty. Looks like a very wearable shade. Let me just give it a swatch. It's like in a tube, just like a lip gloss. Like this. Right, I'll swatch it here this time. Ooh, that's pretty. Quite sheer, but very bronzy. Actually, I'm a bit confused why they would put 2 very bronzy / rose goldy products for your eyes. Holy what? Oh my god. Oh my god, look at the way that's shimmering. Oh, okay, I was gonna slate Glossybox then for putting in 2 products very similar, but geez Louise. Okay, that's what it looks like pulled back, like, so that's like the base colour of it, but oh my god, that's stunning. I might put this on tomorrow. Ooh, pretty. Yes, okay, I take it back. This is £20, which I think is quite expensive, but that's just me personally. I wouldn't really want to spend £20 on one liquid eyeshadow, so In some respects, I'm grateful to have it in my box so that I don't have to pay that. But in other respects, I'm like, I probably wouldn't recommend it for £20 unless I've worn it and tried it out first. So yeah, I'm excited to try this out. This looks beautiful. Hopefully it doesn't dry down and look all crusty on my lids, because that is a no-go. So, ooh, pretty. And then the last thing that we have in our box, I believe, is it the last thing? It is the last thing. It's a lipstick. This is by LOV Cosmetics. I've never heard of them before. It just kind of looks... It kind of looks like a bit like a Guerlain lipstick, like the shape of it looks a little bit like, is it Guerlain? Guerlain? I don't know. You can receive one of 4 of these colours. It's obviously a full size and they only retail for £8.90. They feel, that's what I want to say first off, they feel heavy. Like, this feels like more expensive than £8.90. I was expecting to look down and it's to say 30 or 20 quid. £8.90, if the formula of this is nice, then these are beautiful lipsticks. Like, the packaging, I don't know if it's going to pull off on camera, but it's just so sleek and very modern looking. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's got a really, really good weight to it. So you could receive one of 4. It doesn't say what the other lipstick sort of colours are called. It just has a couple of shades on the picture. I've got, oh yes girl, it's a shade that I would wear. I've got the shade Jessine's Redwood. I'm not actually sure. Number 501, Jessine's Redwood. This is a me colour. This is a me colour. Let's give it a swatch. Oh, baby. Yes. Yes. It's like a creamy formula. I wouldn't say it's like a cream formula, if that makes any sense, but it's like nice and creamy and luxurious to put on. And it's full of pigment. Like, I only did that like 1, 2, 3 times. I drew that back on itself, so that's pretty good. Love the colour, love the pigmentation. It just looks like an ordinary bullet lipstick, so yeah, I'm very intrigued to try this out. I do like a bit of a creamier lipstick. I like to feel moisturised on my lips, so nice. I like it. This has been a bloody good box. And then the last box that I have here today is Birchbox. Put yourself at the top of your to-do list. Will do. Okay, getting straight into it. We've got a lot of squiggly things going on, but I see this. This is the Dr. Botanicals Pomegranate Superfood Regenerating Sleeping Mask. It retails for £12 and I believe it's a full size. Yeah, it's a full size. £12 for a sleeping mask. I actually already have this, so I'm not going to get it out because I don't want to get 2 masks on the go. It just looks like this. £12 for this size is actually pretty fair because you don't need a lot. I am still working through mine. I've applied it about 3 times now and it's not even halfway done, so you do need very, very little. So I think £12 is very fair. Dr. Botanicals, I believe it's all like natural ingredients, vegan, cruelty-free and 98% natural. Yeah, it's like one of those brands, like a good brand for your skin. So yeah, I like that a lot. I'm going to keep it back in the box because I don't want to start 2 on the go, but very, very nice. I like Dr. Botanicals. Another product is this. This is the Philip Kingsley Body Building Weightless Shampoo. It retails for £7.80 for 60ml, and we have 60ml. So yeah, it retails for £7.80. That's bloody expensive, I think, for this little mini size. I need to add more volume into my hair. Now it's shorter. I do find that sometimes it can be quite poofy, but not like full of body, if that makes any sense. So sometimes I feel myself just wow, what a look. I feel myself sort of hairspraying it sometimes upside down and then flicking my hair back up just to give it a little bit of body just in the roots here. But yeah, that sounds cool. Personally, wouldn't pay £7.80 for a tiny shampoo like this. I've now messed up my hair. I wouldn't pay so much for a shampoo this size. However, it's quite nice to try out, and because it is such a small size, I probably just use it on occasion rather than making it my go-to shampoo. But love it a lot. The next thing in here is something by Steve Laurent. Steve Laurent must have been sponsoring all the bloody boxes this month, I tell you. So this is their hero product of the month, the Steve Laurent Gloss in Peaches or Cafe. It's a full size and retails for £18.87. I've got mine in the shade Peaches. Cafe was more of a mauvey tone. This is more of a peachy colour. It just looks like this. The packaging is very pretty, very simple. Steve Laurent is like very rose gold heavy. It is very nice. Let's give it a little swatch. It's a lip gloss obviously, so it's going to be quite glossy. I suppose it's not too dissimilar to what I've got on my lips now, but if I put like a dark lip liner underneath this would look quite cute. But I do find peachy, like peach has got to be the right peach on my lips because I can look a little bit sick. So I feel like with a dark lip liner this would look quite nice, but I would have to have that dark colour underneath for it to not make me look orange. So yeah, nice. Would have probably preferred the shade Cafe, which is more like a mauveier tone, but beggars can't be choosers. It's still nice. It feels like a nice product. Don't know if I'd pay like 18, 19 odd quid for it, because it does feel a little bit cheap. Like, can you hear that? It just feels a little bit cheap, but yeah, nice. Just wouldn't pay for it myself. And then we've got another product in here somewhere. Oh, we've got loads of products in here. This is their surprise. I have no idea. It doesn't actually say anything about it. Oh, it's like a food supplement. Oh, I'm not too sure about that. That's what it looks like. I'll do a little bit more research on this because I have no idea what it is. It just looks like this at the front. Looks quite nice packaging. And then if you want to pause it to read anything about this product, you're more than welcome to. Just zoom in here. But yeah, it's just like a food supplement, I think. The next product that I have is this little thing right here. This is the Bow Organics Lash Oil. It's 10ml and retails for £19.99. Is it just castor oil? It might just be castor oil, but castor oil is good for sort of regenerating lashes and eyebrow hairs. I do actually have a little pot of it, not pot, but like a squeezy tube of it in my drawers, and it's lovely. It's just quite a thick oil and I do forget to apply it. However, maybe this will inspire me to do it again, because I do have quite good lashes but they are quite weak, so I do find when I do take off my mascara or apply false lashes, a couple of them do fall out. But I don't have stubby lashes, I just don't have a lot of them, so I love volume and length, if that makes any sense. I feel like I'm going off on a tangent, but lash oil, very cool. And then the last thing in here, I think, is this. This is a Luna by Luna product. It's a gold eyeshadow. It's a full size and retails for £12.86. The box just looks like this. Very, very pretty, very simplistic. And the shadow is called Celeste. I like the packaging. It's very, very simple. And the shadow looks nice inside as well. Should we give it a little swatch? Yeah, it's nice. It's like nothing special, but the formula feels very smooth. It's reflecting nicely off the lights. Again, I've got quite a lot of shadows like this, so it's nothing particularly special, but it's very, very pretty, and yeah, something very easy to apply all over the lid. Okay, now is the time to rank the boxes, and for me, this is an easy decision this month. First place, got to go to Glossybox. What an awesome box. We've got a good body care product, lashes, 2 eye products, a lipstick. Like, it's just like a really, really good box, and I loved everything inside of it, so that has to go in first place for me. In second place is going to be Birchbox, or Birch Bag this month, I suppose. The eyeshadows are really cute. Hairspray is nice. The facial soap is nice. You've got a good eyeshadow brush. The only thing I wasn't too fussed on was this like golden shimmer thing, but that's just preference. So that came in second place because that was awesome. And then in third place, I'm going to put Rockerbox, just because I wasn't fascinated by a lot of stuff in here. I have quite a lot of this stuff already, but even if I didn't, it just was like an okay box, and I preferred the other two. So this is in last place this month. So here are the results. That puts Glossybox in first place with 8.5 points, Rockerbox in second place with 7.5 points, and Birchbox in last place with 5 points. So, I mean, it's kind of a sad day, but we do have to say goodbye to Birchbox. It is the last place at the end of the year. I've been subscribed to Birchbox for a long time now, probably 3 years, 2-3 years now, so it is kind of sad to see it go, but at the end of the day, I subscribed to Rockerbox and it was just a better box, you know, throughout the year. So that's the whole point of this, is to see what box is better by the end of the year, what's worth your money. I do actually still love Birchbox. I'm kind of sad that I have to say goodbye to it, but when I put it up against Glossybox and Rockerbox, they just take the cake every single month. I am kind of sad to see Birchbox go, and to be fair, it has had good boxes here and there, like really good boxes, and has won a few times, but when I put it up against Glossybox and Rockerbox, it's not winning enough times to warrant me subscribing for another year. So that's just, you know, it is what it is, and that's why I love doing Battle of the Boxes, is to see what is the best of the beauty boxes, and for me, Birchbox just isn't as good as Rockerbox and Glossybox, or hasn't been this year. Who's to say I might subscribe to Birchbox again in a few years time, or when I feel like I want to pick it up again, but I think it's time that me and Birchbox take a break, especially because Rockerbox and Glossybox Glossybox have just, like I said, taken the cake this year. I do need to subscribe to another box, which might be a problem because I haven't picked one yet, and we're fast approaching January and I don't know what cut-offs some beauty boxes have, so this might be a problem, but I haven't got a box for 2020 to reintroduce into Battle of the Boxes. So if you have any suggestions, please do pop it down in the comments below because I do want some suggestions on that. I have had a look at a couple, I just haven't confirmed anything yet. So yeah, I need to pick a box soon because the days are rolling quickly. The days are rolling very quickly. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me for 2019's Battle of the Boxes. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you still enjoy this series. I still enjoy it. I find that I can just relax and be me in these videos. I'm not having to think about anything too much. I can just open stuff up and talk to you guys. So yeah, I've really enjoyed opening all the boxes every month and talking to you guys about what you got in your boxes. So if you got anything in these December boxes, tell me what you got. Did you get different colours, different products? Tell me down below because that's my favourite part about doing these videos, is talking to you guys and talking to you about what boxes have been the best and what boxes are better to subscribe to, so on and so forth. Thank you guys so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Hit the like button if you have enjoyed and you enjoy this series, because then I know to carry it on into 2020, which I hope you still like to do, or like me to do. That would be great if you do like that. So hit the like button if you do want me to do that. Subscribe if you haven't already and ring my bell because then you'll be notified of all the videos I upload. I upload every single week and you wouldn't want to miss out on more content from me. Thank you guys for watching once again. I really, really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!